What's up guys, I'm just a gamer and I'm back with another reaction video. Hellas had dropped a new video titled Diving into the Dungeons, and for those of you who watched my previous reactions, you'll know that this is a game I'm really excited for, that I've been really keeping my eye on. Now I've heard some good and bad of the game, but my overall impressions of it are still positive. And yeah, again, I just really like the vibe of this game. I like the fact that like you really have to like figure things out here, like the game doesn't handhold you, and I'm really interested to see like how these dungeons are going to vary and how they're going to work, and hopefully they'll show us here. So yeah, enough of me talking, let's get into it.
When the fury of emotions sparks the wildfire of violence, it dissolves our illusions and exposes the fragile structure of reality.
I always hear Adam Jensen.
Us is not your typical action-adventure game. There's no map, no quest markers, and no hand-holding. Just organic exploration asking you to trust your senses in a country torn apart by civil war and plagued with supernatural forces. You're free to explore and to investigate in your own way. But deep within this wounded land lie hidden places, structures that seem to resist time, sometimes buried, sometimes towering in plain sight, but always waiting for someone bold enough to enter and understand. We didn't design these dungeons as mere set pieces. We built them like old school video game challenges. Tight, crafted, deliberate. Every corner, every obstacle, every encounter is there for a reason. You'll face twisted architecture, enemies that push your mastery of the melee system, and layouts that force you to think, not just react. If you missed the days where exploring a dungeon was memorable, this is for you.
That's what gets me excited. That's what oh my god. Oh god, a water level, a water dungeon. No.
Each dungeon has its own identity, its own history. We wanted them to feel alive and wonderful to discover. The kind of places that leave an impression even after you have left.
My question is, are they mandatory or are some of them optional?
Deep in those dungeons, you will encounter good old-fashioned environmental puzzles requiring you to take a step back in order to understand. Solving a dungeon puzzle in Hell Is Us is about understanding the location and its environments, observing, trying things, failing sometimes, and coming back with a fresh idea that will solve it all. When it clicks, that's when you feel it, that little rush. Not because the game told you what to do, but because you figured it out on your own. That's what we're after.
Yes. Whoa. That's definitely a boss fight.
While puzzles are a key part of the dungeons in Hell Is Us, there's more to them than just that. Some of the fights you will face might stick with you. Not because they're brutally hard, that's not the kind of game we're making, but because they hit differently. They happen at the right moment, in the right place, and they carry weight in your journey.
Interesting. Whoa. Damn. So cool. Alright guys, that was the diving into the dungeons video for Hell Is Us. And yeah man, he basically just reiterated everything that like I'm excited for about this game, how like there's no hand holding, you really have to like figure things out yourself. And yeah, like the thing and the dungeons look very cool, and I'm very curious that like are they mandatory? Are some of them going to be optional? Because again, he said you can explore the game and the story at your own pace and like solve things like different ways. So I'm curious if some of these dungeons you can just totally bypass them and just go, finish the story without them, or you know, are they all going to be mandatory? That's one thing I'm curious about, and hopefully they answer that sometime soon. But regardless, I'm gonna probably like try to check out everything I can in this game. And again, like he said, I really like the fact that like these dungeons are like crafted and they're like not handholdy, that you really have to like figure things out, that it's not just about combat. He says there's combat in there, that they're memorable, which is awesome, but I'm curious if there's boss fight. Like, are there dungeon bosses, or is just conquering the dungeon sometimes like the, you know, this dungeon the boss itself? Because like that one thing when he was like walking, when he was like like rippling, it looked like that was gonna be like a, maybe like a big boss, but maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, man, everything about this game just looks so cool to me. I really want that demo to come out on console, just because I don't have a computer, you know, good enough to run it. I have a very crappy laptop. But yeah, like I'm really excited for this game and I can't wait to see more. But those are my thoughts, that's my reaction. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or comment down below. I'd appreciate any feedback. Subscribe. I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube because I have not figured out multi-streaming. So if you'd like, you can follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/justagamerank, all together in word, or you can click the link below. And on YouTube, just hit that notification to know when I go live. But what are your thoughts on Hell is Us? Like, are you excited for like this more hardcore take on the game, like on a game where you have to like figure everything out yourself? Or is it really just not for you? You're more casual and you would like, you know, you prefer like quest markers and stuff like that. I would love to hear your thoughts because I'm like in both camps. I enjoy one, but I can also enjoy the other. And yeah, man, I'm just really excited. The game comes out on September. I'm pretty sure I saw that, and it can't come quick enough. And again, crossing my fingers that the demo eventually comes to console. But regardless, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care and have a good game.